This video is a quick review of interval notation, a way of describing intervals on a number line. It's related to inequalities and is a very frequent way of expressing number line intervals in calculus classes. So we're going to just begin with a simple inequality, for example, x less than, let's say x less than 3. And if we picture this on a number line, if we have 3 here, because it's x less than 3, that would be an open circle on the 3, and this would be all numbers below 3. This is an inequality notation right here. In interval notation, we kind of think about how this inequality is represented on the number line. And we say, okay, well, we're going all from, this inequality is representing all numbers from negative infinity all the way up to 3. 3 is not included, so we put a parentheses around the 3, and infinity, we're going to put a parentheses around there. Because we have an open circle, we're going to put parentheses around 3, and this means 3 is not included in our interval. We could take a segment of a number line, such as, let's take a look at a number line from, let's see, from negative 2 up until positive 5. So if we think about all the numbers between negative 2 and positive 5, let's include negative 2 and not include negative 5. So we're really dealing with numbers from negative 2 less than or equal to our number, less than or equal to positive 5. If we think of this on interval notation, we're just going to write from negative 2 to 5. Got to put a bracket around the negative 2 and a parentheses around the 5. This is really just because the negative 2 is included, but the positive 5 is not. The direction has nothing to do with whether we use an open or a closed circle, or whether we use a bracket or parentheses. It has to do whether that particular endpoint is included or not included in the number line. There's one like about going, about a number line that's kind of broken up a little bit. So let's think of our number line. At this end we've got negative infinity, and this end we've got positive infinity. And I'm going to divide up our number line. Let's say we've got negative 2, we've got positive 4, I've got 10. And let's say we want to take a segment of this interval, or segments of this number line. And for our instance, we're going to, we'll say all numbers starting and including negative 2, up to but not including 4. All numbers that are bigger than 4 on. So if you really think about the way this is broken up, we're going from negative 2 to 4. Bracket around 2, parentheses around 4. Then we've also got this other segment of the interval from 4 to positive infinity. Parentheses always around infinity, and in this case we're going to put parentheses around the 4 because it's not included. To connect these two, we're going to use the little symbol, it's a U, and it stands for the union of these two intervals. And that's how we, in terms of, if you want to think in terms of an inequality, what we're really looking at is this. We're looking at all the numbers such that negative 2 is less than those numbers, and those numbers are less than 4, together with the numbers that are bigger, strictly bigger than 4. So we're kind of putting these two together to get this one section of the interval, which really is this part up here from negative 2 to infinity, skipping 4.